You haven't got your box to hand, have you, Ruth, that you could show
Yes,
them?
I can bring it now.
What you're going to make?
Wow.
Then-
Something like that.
Oh, it looks lovely.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
it's beautiful, really.
We'll do the simple version to start with. Right. So you should all have 2 of those.
Yes.
Now, one lucky person, I think, has already got the double-sided tape. Whoever's got the purple one has got double-sided tape on it.
Oh,
If you've got double-sided tape and it's thin enough to go on these little tabs.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm just going to change cameras so you can see better. I'm in my she shed. I'm in my she shed.
Oh, right.
Oh, let me.
Ah,
I've got
yes.
red tape on mine. Let's get this a bit clearer. These little tabs here. Now, if you haven't got double-sided tape and have got glue or a glue gun, that's fair. But if you've got double-sided tape and can put it on those tabs on both the top and the bottom, and once you've done that, bend them back like so. Okay, just to make it, and this bit here and this bit here, bend it in. You'll see that it won't go. It'll go one way. You see, if I turn this over and try to bend it the wrong way, you'll see it's got a proud crease here.
right.
It only wants to go one way. So go around and bend all those on your top and your bottom box, and then either put double-sided tape on, or you could use a glue gun. I was cutting these in my sleep. You see, there's a little tab there. See that little tab? You've got to bend it back. Put a bit of sticky on this side, on the side where the crease goes back. Okay, all the way round. So that's 6 of. Oh, that's a good idea, Am. One of those pens.
Yeah. They're really good. She says.
Right, I'll just swap cameras again.
Oh,
Are the tabs going on the pattern side of the card?
They're meant to go here. Look, see, there's my tab, and I'm going to tuck it underneath. If you do make a mistake and it goes on the top, so it's meant to be hidden inside the box. If you do make a mistake, we can always rectify it when we come to put these bits on, because these bits just strengthen the box. Okay.
Right.
These are great if you've got a nice little present you want to give, and you don't want something better than just a plain old box. Or if you've got chocolates, to give chocolates, your homemade sweeties. I made them, put homemade sweeties in the Christmas. These dies are from Tonic, and Tonic is a company that's based in Bridgend in Wales.
Oh,
So, but I think these are made in China, like everything else. So you should end up with something like that when you've been round top and bottom.
yeah.
Oh, how have you done your top yet?
Yeah.
Have you done one? Hold on. When you come to do the top one, it's different. I remember. So when you come to do the top now, you don't want to make it completely at right angles. You want to give it a little bit of breathing room, like you would after you've had Sunday dinner. And you let your skirt out. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because you've got to get this on the box. You don't want to fight to get it on the box now, do you? Right. So this is going to be the top one. So I'm just going to leave a tiny little gap. It doesn't have to be much, because you've got, you don't want to make it too loose. There we are. I've made it. It's not as tight as it would have been if I'd done it. So go around and do that.
yeah.
Janice, is that a new office or a new craft room?
A new craft room in my new house.
Oh, I like the
Yes.
fact you got a Velux window.
Yes,
That gives a lot of light.
it's really quite exciting, and I'm getting straighter in what I'm doing. But yes, and it's upstairs, so that's really good.
Right, so once you've done your top and your bottom, your type
Yeah.
bottom type, lovely. You're now going to go on to do the sides. So what I want you to do with the sides, you want to be,
Sorry, if you want the matte side
yeah.
out, you bring the shiny side together.
I
is it?
don't think you got a choice.
Oh,
You've got to have it where the crease is, unless you're prepared to really recrease it.
no,
The thing is,
fine.
I had that one already cut, and you can imagine I've cut 10 of these. I started Thursday afternoon,
Wow.
and I didn't finish until late Sunday.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Because Carolyn, you can vouch for me how long it takes to cut dies.
Oh, I
can't
know,
you?
it is. It takes ages, it does.
Right, so you want to fold down the middle, and then you've got the tab again, and you want to fold that in. So you should have 3 of those, unless
Yeah.
I've miscounted and given you more.
Right.
The crease, where it's raised on the crease, that's on the inside. Where it's dented is where you bend it to put that onto the outside. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Can you see?
So do we
Yeah.
stick these now?
Where you got the dent, that's
Yeah.
where you're going to crease it together, right?
Right.
So it's like that. You got a dent,
Yes.
okay, and the raised bit's on the inside. So you want to do that to all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
When you say you're drawing them
Oh,
together,
so-
do you mean like that?
Right, so you got this line here, okay? So you put this line here. It goes on the rough side. So the rough side. So it should look like that. Do you want me to swap cameras and have a better
please,
view?
yeah. The
Right,
view.
okay. Go down. Where's the camera?
Yeah.
from?
So it just goes like that. Do you end up with like an hexagonal, is it?
Yes, you should do. You should. Right, we just change camera.
My glue is
Right,
playing
so
for me.
this is my smooth side. This is my smooth side, and that's where I bent it into the middle. And then here's the tab. I've bent that down. So you can put the rough side to the smooth side. So what you're just basically doing, you're making a very long.
Right.
We're gonna put it
So
that
are
bit
you
there.
sticking are you sticking the 2 tabs together?
No,
No.
only one tab. This
Only
is the one. Sorry, you got this the blunt end and the tab end. Okay.
Oh, right.
Right.
So
Yeah.
let me just angle this camera down. So we got here. So you got the tab. So you're taking the blunt end
Yeah.
and putting it on top of the tab like that. Okay.
Top with the
Can you
tab.
see that?
On top of the
So
tab.
I'm going to run a bead of glue along there. If you want me just to move this,
Right.
let me just move that back a bit. And there we are.
Okay.
Right, let me just run a bead of glue. Right. A little bead of glue on that tab. On that
Yeah.
tab. And then I'm
Yes.
taking the blunt end and sticking the blunt end to there. This is where the pegs would come in if you're going to use glue. You want to peg those.
Right.
Right. Right, so you should end up with something like this. Put it up. With a tab at one end and a blunt end at the other. So you've got a blunt end and you've got a tab end. Okay,
Join them together.
not yet. Not yet.
Oh,
That's what you should end up with. Don't worry, Anne. Don't join them together yet.
oh dear.
Well, it's going to make it look. I'd undo it because now you're going to decorate it. If you're, I know you should have some pretty things. Some would probably be looking. Oh, let's change cameras again. some will look like this, you know, squares like that. Some will be bigger square. I think Ruth's got ballerinas. Someone's
Yeah.
got hearts. And now this is where you're going to put them onto your front here, onto here.
Sorry,
Right.
Miss Sutton.
Okay. What
Right.
the idea of it is? It's to strengthen the box, basically, and to
Do you put them
decorate
that
it.
way or that way?
Well, they're meant to go that way,
Right.
that way.
Okay.
They're meant to, and that's I said, by doing them while it's flat, you can get them in a straight line. And one of the, if you've got them cut out, who's got the cut out ones?
I've got one cut out one.
Yeah, right,
the
Janice.
ballerina.
That's the one, Janice. Yeah,
I've got
what
them.
you want to do with those, if you've got PVA glue, let me just put my PVA glue. If you've got PVA glue, what you need, the best way to get those onto is to put a squirt of PVA. I won't do it over the computer, hang on. Go into the things at the end of my computer. Put a squirt of PVA onto your wrist like that.
Right.
Probably not as much as that. Then you take your cutter. I'll do one of these because that's the hand. You take this and you put it the side you want to stick onto your hand like this.
Oh, right.
All
Okay.
right.
Right, like that. So it gets just a little bit onto it. And then once you've got the back covered, you then take it
Put it on.
and you stick it onto your desired shape. I'm putting this on the top of, this is one for the top. There we are.
Right.
That's how you do them if you've got a
Oh, right. Okay.
a cutout one. But if you, yeah, if I ever send a pack out, can you please check you've got all your bits
Yeah,
before we
sorry.
start, because I did have time to get them to you again.
I'm not going out.
My paper's so nice. I'm not going to put anything on two sides.
These bits,
Yeah, those bits.
Heather,
Yeah.
sorry, these bits, but
Yeah, those bits. Yeah,
if I put those on top of here,
you're gonna
What-
spoil it. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
if you've got a plain one, put one where there's a plain one. If you don't want to put it on, don't.
I
It's
put
just
one
that paper was. So you put so you should have, when you come to more sticking, you should have some of these. Now,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of you, somebody hasn't got those. Who hasn't got those? Is it Anne?
I got that and I got that.
Well, the one
And I
with the
got these.
holes, and the one with the holes go on the top, on the lid,
Right.
and the ones with which are just plain go on the bottom. Now Ruth had 3 of one and 3 of the other. She had on the bottom of the box. The solid ones go on the bottom of the box.
Right.
On
Okay.
the bottom of your lid, the bottom lid,
Bottom
the
of
box
my lid.
lid.
Okay.
The pretty ones go on the top box lid.
Box lid. Right. Yeah.
So if you're going to change that, Anne, yeah.
Have you joined the box? I'm just
No,
coming
not
to the
yet. Not
Yeah,
yet.
right.
Once
Okay.
you've decorated it, then you join it.
Okay.
And then I'll just, because we've got 4 minutes and you can be doing this in your own time.
Yeah.
Can you just listen a second, everybody?
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
you've decorated it all and you've put your glue, you glue the last strip together, or you've done it already, as some people have.
Sorry.
Right. Once you've, right, to get this into the bottom of your box, the easiest way is, right, there's my bottom, nice tight bottom, yep, is to just concertina in one strip like that. Can you see how I've done that?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
if you place it in the bottom like that,
Right.
and then push it into the corners, and then
Okay.
it's a lot easier than trying to put it
Brilliant.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you've got nice creases where you've glued it, make sure you've got nice creases as well. so that you can so it will look hexagonal. So I would go round, once you've glued it, I would go round with your bone folder or knife or pair of scissors or whatever, and make sure these are all nice and sharp. Then, as I said, put it into your box so that two of the corners fit, and then push the third into the last corner.
Okay.
Right.
So when you come to your lid, if you've given your lid a little bit of leeway, it will fit nicely on your box. If you've given it too much leeway, you're going to have to take it off and start again. Just go round, but you can always do that. So your box will be, oh, that's come undone there. The box will be all decorated around the side, and then you should have decorations for the lid. To do them again, I can do hexagonal ones, I can do long ones, I can do thin ones. What I will do is put some pictures up on the WhatsApp page and let you see. Have you got a smartphone yet, Janice?
Yes.
You have. Right, so you can join our WhatsApp group. You can join our WhatsApp group. Right.
Okay. Oh, that's a new. I have got WhatsApp on it, but I keep being told I'm not answering or looking at things. That's basically because I'm not used to having anything. But
No,
yes.
but you practice makes perfect. We've got
Yes,
less